I am the king. That phrase there can get people in so much convoluted, unintentional drama. Everyone wants to be the king as far as being the alpha male. Never question me. I know all the answers. That attitude has gotten many people bagged for arrogance. And they will tell you probably, in looking back, they will say to you, well, I wasn't being flamboyant by any means, but nevertheless, if you're the head of the snake, making statements like that certainly bring attention to yourself as far as law enforcement. So you have to be careful. You have to be able to modify on the fly when you're going to jump out there and make comments and speak publicly. So you have to be very meek attitude to take on that type of persona, because the feds is always watching, and they spend a lot of money in intelligence and gathering data and ideas and tendencies, watching you, bugging your place of residence, office, associates as well. So you have to be very honorable in your approach, and we're discussing various topics. But you have to be mindful that any sort of business tie-in, conspiracy, or business discussions are being taped. So I wouldn't advise it. But again, a lot of people think that they can go about and feel that they're not handling a gun. They're not physically shaking people down, collecting money or anything like that. But they know what flag they're under, and they're not naive. And they're going to treat you as such. So, once again, I am the king. I can't be questioned. Already, that's a recipe for disaster going forward, right out the gate. So, just be careful what you speak, and be mindful of who's recording and who's near you. There's a lot of backdoor that goes on. People getting backdoored all day, all night long, and it's a dirty, dirty game. And if you want to be in that game, then you have to stand by everything that it involves, especially when you're calling plays. Peace, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see you soon. 1. Yep. Yeah, I hear you. That's what the smart people say. Yep, I hear you. They got all the answers. But we're going to run things like we want to do. We got our hands all over everything. You feel me? So, we're going to get a cut of everything. Has to come off the ship, the docks, transport, trucks. Got to have trucks to transport. You know what I mean? So, you got to use our trucks, so we don't get money off of that. Organization, organized crime, the beauty of it. As big as U.S. Steel. Quote. But, hey, it is what it is, man. When you sign up for business like that, when you're in the underworld, you gotta be honorable. You know what I'm saying? Gotta be honorable. And sometimes being honorable will get you killed. So it's a fine balance. When you're dealing with criminals, murderers, people could, they use ice picks, knives. They don't care. As long as they get the job done. And if you're not standing in the way of their money. And if you owe them money, I suggest you pay them their money, their money, or but in the country intertwines with them. Trust me, a lot of things that the U.S. Navy has done, and all these conquests that they've done, you know what I'm saying, especially in Sicily and all that. They work with the mob. They're not going to acknowledge it, but they got the intelligence now to how to penetrate, the soft spots of the country, and make their strikes or whatever they had to do. So same thing with the JFK assassination. You can't kill a president and without, I don't think, some thugs or organized crime or whatever. Now they big, but I don't think they can pull it off by themselves. Put it like that. They might have had motivation, along with a lot of other people. Might be, because it's all bad for business. If it's bad for business, then there's that reason. That's all you need. And you give it a few other powerful folks and within the country, and they can make things happen, believe it or not. So pay attention. But that's all I got to say. I don't want to get too deep because, simple fact, YouTube and shadow ban. They already shadow banning this channel anyway, so I can't go all the way in. But just highlight the fact that it's not always the face card they give you. You feel me? So take that. It is what it is. Peace.